Hi, I'm Maggie Hathaway, and I'm getting baptized. I've kind of always grown up as a Christian. I was born in Wisconsin, and I was raised Catholic at first. And when I was about 12 years old, that's when my mom decided to check out Alpine. So she brought my sister and I to Alpine, and we loved it. I personally really loved the worship music, and that is something that really was so interesting to me, and actually ended up joining the fusion worship team when I was about 12, 13 years old, and I've been doing worship at Alpine ever since, and I love it. It's just so awesome. I have chosen to follow Jesus because life is kind of just full of ups and downs, and my family kind of went through some tough things, and God just really took us through it and really was there for us through it all, and we ended up good on the other side. And there are just so many moments where I look back on times in my life and I'm like, whoa, there is no way I could have gotten through that time without God and what Jesus has done for me. I knew when I came to Alpine that I wanted to get baptized again. I was originally baptized as a baby in the Catholic Church, but it had always been a thought in the back of my mind, but whenever I would seriously think about it, I would get really scared. So I've always just kind of kept the door open to whenever God called me to get baptized again. And a few weeks ago, I went on a spring break trip with InterVarsity, the Christian ministry on campus, and we went to Catalina Island. And there was one night during worship where we were told that we would have the opportunity to get baptized that week. And that was the first time when I thought about baptism, I didn't feel afraid. And so I ended up praying about it, and I felt like God say, Maggie, I want you to get baptized and celebrate it with everybody at home. A couple of verses that have meant a lot to me in my life. One that my family and I really talk about a lot is Philippians 4:13, and that is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And then another verse that I've been thinking about a lot over the past year is John 15:9, I have loved you as the Father has loved me, remain in my love. And I just find that so significant because Jesus is telling us that God loves us as much as he loves Jesus, and he asks us to remain in his love. And I just think that's so beautiful. The sacrifice that Jesus made on the cross is so important to my life and everybody else's life, just because we were born into sin because of the fall, and only through Jesus we are able to be joined with him forever when we die. And that's just something that's so important because I know I sin every day, and I'm sure everybody else sins every day too. And it's just so amazing to know that I can wake up with new mercy every day, and no matter what I do, as long as I have my trust in Jesus, I'm saved, and that he's always going to be there for me, and his promises are true, and I'll never be alone, and I'll always be loved by Jesus.